I am deeply worried we are marching our way into World War III. Now, what we have is corrupt politicians in both parties that have spent trillions, killed millions, made billions for themselves in the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. After 9/11, George Bush and Dick Cheney, they sent people my age to go die in the Middle East, racking up $7 trillion in national debt that did not advance anybody's interests. And now the same class of people, Dick Cheney 2.0, trying to take over this Republican Party, set to do it all over again, marching us to World War III. I will keep us out of it, but let me tell you the truth. Here's how the Democrats do it. It's both parties. Joe Biden, his son, Hunter Biden, gets paid a $5 million bribe from Ukraine, only to then have Joe Biden, his father, now the President of the United States, send $200 billion of our money, your taxpayer money, to that same nation of Ukraine. They sold off our foreign policy to make their own family rich. And it's wrong when the Democrats do it. But here's the dirty little secret. The Republican Party hasn't been that much better since that same era. I want to hear about truth. We're going to talk truth tonight. One of the people who chose not to show up today, running for U.S. president in the Republican Party, has been Nikki Haley. Military contractor, making millions after leaving the UN. Negative net worth, in debt, somehow becomes, just like Joe Biden, a multimillionaire as a military contractor, on the board of Boeing, on the boards of companies collecting stock options while running for president. These people in both parties are selling off our foreign policy to make their families rich. And I'll tell you this about the U.S. presidency. I'm a father of 2 sons. My moral obligation as a father is to my 2 sons. As your next president, my moral obligation is to you, the citizens of this nation. Not any other one, just this one, the United States of America. That is the moral obligation of the president of this country. And we have to remember that as we lead this nation forward. That's the choice we face in this primary. Do you want the Republican Party of the past? Do you want Dick Cheney 2.0? Or do you want the Republican Party of the future that actually stands for our own interests in this country? Keep us out of World War III. Declare independence from China. Use our military to protect our own border instead of somebody else's border halfway around the world. That is what it means to secure this homeland. That is how you deserve as a next president, an American who fights for our fellow Americans.